been on an investigation for BBC television with Rolling Stone on what we call the Billionaires and Ballot Bandits investigation. We have a book coming out, Billionaires and Ballot Bandits, How to Steal an Election in 9 Easy Steps. We've been following the Republican convention because what shocked me is that yesterday we had Tim Griffin, a congressman. Tim Griffin, a congressman, was the lead speaker for the Republican congressional delegation. Bobby Kennedy, a law professor, has said that Tim Griffin should be in jail, but he's not. He's in Congress. He's leading the Republican convention. And why should he be in jail? And not just Tim Griffin, who you've never heard of, but his former boss, Karl Rove, who is head of the biggest super PAC in the country backing Mitt Romney, Crossroads. His assistant, Griffin's assistant, is a guy named Matt Rhodes, who happens to be the campaign manager for Mitt Romney. Why should these guys be in jail? The answer is that they committed a crime called voter caging. What that means is that they used an illegal scheme to knock out the votes of legitimate voters. And not only were these legal voters that whose civil rights they denied, these were black voters. And in particular, they went after black soldiers and Hispanic soldiers. They went after homeless men. These are repeat offenders. The Republican National Committee has said it would never do this. It signed a consent decree with the federal courts, and here they are again. So what you have is a situation, and for example, this is one of the 9 ways that they steal votes. Here's how they do it. They send out letters to soldiers, students at black colleges, homeless men, with the note, do not forward, to their registration addresses. When the letters come back undeliverable, they challenge these voters as fraudulent. This is the great vote fraud scam. It doesn't really exist. Vote fraud is itself a fraud. So what we end up with is that these letters come back, that is, and they end up in a cage, literally. They're caged voters. They challenge those votes. So when a soldier sends in their ballot from overseas, their vote's been challenged. That vote is thrown in the garbage, and the soldier doesn't even know this. It's a crime. It's a felony crime because you can't target people on the basis of race. These were emails of caging lists sent from Karl Rove's operation to Republican state chairmen with the actual lists for challenging voters. And that's how they've been snatching elections. Now, Karl Rove has a giant database called Data Trust. The Koch brothers have a giant database called Themis. And that's what these databases are going to be used for, is not to convince voters to vote for their guy, but to prevent people from voting. And that's what we're concerned about.